So, welcome traders. Market don't attack your money first; they attack your emotions. I am Anurag Singh Tomar from Human Capital, and with over a decade of experience into this market, my job today is to give you clarity so that before you act to the market action, you should have all the necessary information which are required to win today's market. So let's start with the today's briefing sessions and the same thing which we wanna discuss first is the economic calendar. So let me share you my screen. I hope now my screen is visible to everybody, right? So before we discuss today's data, let's have a look on yesterday's data and how the market has reacted. So we'll try to understand that. So yesterday we've been discussing that we have this uh, gold data from the South Africa, right? Which have previously it was in negative 0.3% and it have increased to minus 6%, right? So the gold production is going down, and as a result, we have seen today's all-time highs, right? See how this data is important. And in majority of economic indicators, you're not finding this data, right? But this data is important. Then, if I talk about the US session, we have the employment change data, and then we have the 3 month, 6 month bill auctions, right? So in this, we have seen that the employment change is 8K, which is not a very surprising figure. But if we have a look on the interest rates for a shorter period, so things are quite different over here, right? We've been seeing that from 5.7 to 5.9, although it's very small changes, but it is an indication that yes, bond yields are increasing for a shorter period of time, and they are not increasing it by very aggressive basis points, right? Very minute increase they have done, right? That means they are getting good flow. That means the money is going into the US economy. Now come on to the today's data, right? So in the morning already we have the API crude oil stock exchange data, right? And I think it haven't been released yet. Now we are waiting for the inflation rate data and also the Bank of Japan government bond purchase, right? Because right now they have tested a all-time high. If I talk about the USD CPY pair, and this is the case in which the government have to intervene into the market, and for that, uh, government means the central bank have to intervene into the market to uh, control their currency prices, right? And for that, they required money, right? And if I talk about the Ja- Japanese government bond purchase, right? So government will buy the bonds from bank and give excessive cash which they are holding to the bank, and from there the bank can put that money into the market, stabilize the prices of the yen. So this is the whole thesis which I'm expecting by connecting the dots, and that is the reason this data haven't been released yet, right? But we will see on Bank of Japan that why it haven't released, right? Maybe there are some issue, or maybe they have postponed it, right? Moving ahead, then for the UK, which is right now in news also because of the US and Greenland episode. So we have seen the inflation rate data. We've been waiting for the inflation rate data that will have an impact on the prices. If there is too much inflation, then only in that case they are going to increase the interest rate, right? And for that to happen, we need an inflation rate higher than the previous reading, which is 3.2%, right? And if this is not the case, everything is normal, there will be no interest rate cut. So GBP will lose its upside momentum. Losing momentum doesn't mean that it will not continue to go up. It will slow down its speed if this data came same as the expectation or lesser than the expectation. Then we have the PPI data. So again, this is from the producers price index, right? So it will tell us on a wholesale level that on the basis of raw material, what is the situation of inflation in UK, right? But yes, because this is in news, so this is very important. And just after the release of the this macroeconomic data from the UK, we have the ECB President Lagarde speech, which is very important right now. Then moving ahead, so for the South Africa, we have the inflation rate decision, and we have seen that yesterday that South Africa also they have their bond auction, right? And people are investing into that bond market, and that bond income or their interest is directly connected with the inflation rate of South Africa. So we have to keep and watch over here. This will have an impact on gold prices. Then we have the business optimism index. This are the sentimental data. So these are very important data, right? Which you have to focus. So although it is in negative, negativity means if that business analysts, those who are analyzing the business, they are not optimistic. They are pessimistic about the growth. So it's a negative sign if still the figure came in negative, right? And the probability of it is very high that the figure will come in negative only, right? Because they are facing lot of turbulence, right? And because of the pressure from the US, they are investing into the US bond. They are absorbing the liquidity which is being dumping by the China, India, and now Japan, now Brazil also. So we need to see. Then we have the short T-bills auction. So we need to have an eye on this. This will have an impact on the euro pairs, currency pairs, right? Moving ahead, in the US session, the important data, one is from the Canada, which is the PPI data. Then for the US, we have the pending home sales data. And for me, the pending home sales data is one of the leading indicator, right? It's very important. So this data we need to see, and we have the Bank of England good speech also. So right now, any news which is coming from any big personality, right, or big institution, you need to have and watch because lot of trade war, tariffs, and lot of disturbance are happening, and this kind of speeches will give us the insights, right? Especially someone who is from the economics background or from the finance background, right? Because first war started with economics, then ends at a ground. Okay, so and then this 20-year bond auction and 30-year bond auction, these are the important data. So we need to have an eye and tentative. There is no exact timing, but yes, after the 11 p.m., China FDI data is going to get released, and this is very important data. Very important data. This data may push the prices for gold and silver up also and down also, right? Apart from Trump's speech today. So these are the data. Now, without wasting the time, let's jump into our charts and discuss that what's happening into the chart and how the market have reacted. Just bear with me for a few seconds. Okay, maybe some glitches happening. Just give me a few minutes. Let me open it. Just give me. Yes. I hope now is everybody having the access to my screen, right? So this is the gold chart, right? And let me put the market watch. So yesterday we've been discussing that this is the range, right? We need a breakout of this. And today, in this week, we have the breakout of this area. Yesterday was quite sideways, right? And today the gold have made the rally. And yesterday we've been discussing that gold is going to make the all-time high. And we have given the prediction that it will test the 4750 level. After that, 4875 will be the next all-time high. And right now, gold is being trading near it, right? Although, just give me a minute. Still, the charts are not active. Just give me a minute. Wait, no. So this is on Monday sideways. Then we have a moment we've been discussing about the hedging techniques and all. I'm giving the examples over here, and we've been discussing the levels. So already it have tested exactly the 4878 level, and we've been expecting 4875 and 79 will be the next all-time high, right? But yes, the prices have reached a point, and if we see the size of the candle, so there are chances that yes, it may take a correction. And the second thing is that it had went a far long from its mean. So chances of a small reversal is on the charts right now. So taking a buy right now is not correct if you are an intraday trader. So let's try to understand what will be the right exact entry levels if I'm trading on a smaller time frame and want to take the buy. So over here, and this is the moving average area, which is of 21 SMA band, and prices are moving sideways and kind of making a rounding top over here, right? So prices may take a correction till the low of this candle in this area, which is also a fair value gap. Also over here we have the order block also. So the probability. So this is the price level from where it's better if you want to take a call, which is at 4847 or 48 level, right? So wait for the area to take the correction. And second confirmation, if I want to take from the indicator, so I've been using the ADX indicator, right? And see the ADX. This is the prevailing trend, which is represented by green color. That is the bulls are active right now and they are pushing the prices. But from here, they are getting weaker. But my ADX, that means the trend is still very strong. And from this point, the trend is getting weaker, right? And prices have been down, right? So it is an indication that buyers are getting exhausted or they are resting, catching their breaths right now. So it is not the very good time. Wait for the prices to come down at a discount level and then take a buy. Yes, if you find any aggressive trades for the upside, so for a shorter period of time, for 5 or 10 points, if you see a spike, you'll get a momentum for the upside you can take. But for a longer targets, I don't recommend to trade right now. Then let's have a look on the silver. So silver is still moving upwards, right? Right now it is in consolidations. Gold have given us the all-time high, right? But silver haven't given the all-time high, and our prediction is very strong, and all the fundamentals are also supporting that. Yes, silver prices might go above $100, right? And today Trump speech is going to be very important, right? It will act as a catalyst into the market and will bring lot of volatile movement into the prices. And maybe today silver may made a all-time high and give us a close above the $100 mark. Then for the US oil, so we've been expecting yesterday, we've been discussing this thing. We've been expecting that prices will come up to this level, right? From this level, they have taken the correction, and again, they're trying to move upwards. And if we try to identify the structures also, so a lot of people will identify this structure in a channel also. And if you see on a shorter period, you can find the head and shoulder formation also, which have been broken again came back at the neckline and again taking the support, right? So clearance of this area is very important if you really want to take the buy on a conservative level, and if you are very aggressive and want to anticipate into the current trend. So right now is the prices from where you can take the buy call till the test of 60.16 level area, right? Then if we go to the Wall Street, so we've been expecting prices to go down. We've been given the projection that yes, it is going to, there will be a bloodbath into the market, right? And apart from this, we have the Trump speech also today. So that will have an impact because Trump's speech is just aligning with the US Open. So yes, there will be a lot of turbulence into the market. Right now, this is the previous day's candle and today's candle haven't taken the close. So I'm not into the favor of buy. I will think of taking a buy only when this candle takes the low of this candle and then give me the green close or give me a pin bar, right? Formations over here, and the very next day, that means on the Friday, I think of taking a buy. But till the time, I am hardcore bearish for the uh, Dow Jones. Then Euro USD. So on a daily time frame, we've been expecting, we are given the projection that yes, we have find the bullish divergence and the candle is very beautiful, given us the confirmation. So although there is exhaustion, that means somebody have done a lot of their positions over here, right? But by looking at the today's candle, still this strength is for the upside, right? Bears are pushing the prices downwards, but they haven't very much successful in breaching the range of this candle, that is the midpoint. So if I mark uh, Fibonacci retracement over here on this candle, so it haven't break the 50, and if I mark this Fibonacci, then also uh, today's candle is not showing that strength, but yes, might be possibility that there will be a correction for the downside, because after a very aggressive move, every time prices tend to get slowed down, right? Just have a look on the previous formation. So over here we have a this kind of strong momentum up thrust for the upside, and then prices halted, given us a sideways movement and taken the correction, then again continue the trend. Same thing happen over here, right? Same thing happen over here. There's three green candles. Over here also we have three green candles, right? And we have a very nice fair value gap also. We have the order block setup also over here. Here we have the chalk also, the change of character. So the probability that yes, it might take a correction for the downside. So, but looking at the daily chart, things are not looking that promising. And this is on a H1 time frame because we want to analyze this market on a intraday basis, right? So let me draw what kind of market structure I can identify. So right now prices are trading in this range. This is the flag, this is the pennant, right? So the probability that prices may continue to go up is very high. That is the reason today I'm not thinking of taking a sell call, right? And my moving averages are also strong. Only thing which is bothering me is that my RSI 5, which haven't been oversold yet, but yes, in a strong trend, 50 level will act as a oversold area, right? And over here we have the 50 levels. It have taken the correction from 50, given us a very good jump, then again taken a correction, tried to move upwards, then again came back. So still the buy is also not looking that promising, but still my biasness is toward the buy side. So I'll think of taking only buy, and whatever sales news or something is coming, I'll avoid that, right? I'll have faith into my biasness, and according to the biasness, only I'm going to get trade, because it is correlated with gold also. So gold is moving upwards, yes, but if correction came into gold, then probability that in Euro USD also we seen a correction, right? But very small correction, right? Or a sideways sluggish movement. So Euro USD is not a right currency to trade right now. Now let's have a look on the BTC. So this is the H1 chart. We've been given that I'm waiting for a discount area, that prices will come at this level, then I'll take a sell call. And but we are towards the sell side. Although the prices haven't came at my entry level, but according to my direction prediction, the market have gone downwards, and after from this here, if I combine the price action of this candle, I can easily identify that a pin bar is going to be uh, under development over here, right? So prices went down again. Buyers have pushed the prices. That means there will be exhaustion. So this is a wick on a bigger time frame. If you have a look, so it is an indication that yes, Bitcoin is starting its engine to go up, right? And today we have Trump's speech also at 7 p.m. So maybe at that point of time he speaks something which will have an impact on, especially on the crypto, right? Because crypto and Greenland are very much connected. So we need to have an eye. But yes, before going up, it might take a correction for the downside. So we have seen this green order flow for the upside. We can take the Fibonacci retracement over here. So let me just put my Fibonacci. So I'm taking only the green candles, right? I just need to identify the best buying area in this order flow, right? So it will be around this area, which is of 61, right? Which is at 89184 and 89436. So below this area, prices take the correction. And from here, if they are again getting the momentum for upside, I'll take a long-term buy call on BTC USD because I can hold this trade on Saturday and Sunday also. Okay. So that's for so Euro USD is not looking that promises. Before we close this session, take any other currency. So we'll take GBP USD. So this is the trend line which I've identified, right? I've been drawing after the session, right? And this is the head, this is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder, right? So it is a kind of ascending head and shoulder pattern. This will also work, right? So you will see that prices will come down for sure. I'm very much sure about this, right? Give a fake breakout, right? Fake breakout because it's a tilted head and shoulder, right? So the probability is that prices will suddenly come down and then again give us an exhaustion over here and then again continue to move upwards. So that's my prediction, right? That's my prediction. It may come up to this level, right? And take the low of this candle, right? And this area. So we can expect, I'm expecting that prices may come down to the area at 1.3417. So yes, if you want to take a sell call below the low of this candle, you can place a sell stop for a target of this. But from this area, if you find a reversal, it's better you should take a buy call. So that's all for my side. We have discussed all the market segments in detail, including the oil, gold, silver, and all. So that's all from my side. We'll meet again tomorrow with the market insights. We have discussed, just to conclude this session, we have discussed the important data. We have today 10-year, 20-year bond auctions data along with the pending home sales data, which is a leading indicator. Then we have some business climate optimism data also, which will give us the sentiments of the market. So you need to keep in mind that this data is important. And then we have the speech, right? And late night, we have the Chinese FDI data, which will have an impact. We have developed the underdeveloped market structures which are under development and identified the opportunity. And I've given you my biasness just to educate you, right? It's not a trading recommendation, just to give you an idea that what is my way to analyze the market, right? You can mix your strategy and your observations also into the market, which will make the picture more clear. So that's all from my side. Have a great trading day ahead, and
Anurag,
may, yeah, Chandana.
I'm sorry I came late. Uh, this I missed the gold forecast, and there's a lot of movement in gold, so I'm confused whether to take it or should I
So
just do scalping?
no, 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 no. So for you, let me just discuss the gold one more time. So we've been discussing, I'm expecting a move for the downside on a 15-minute time period, right? But all of a sudden we have seen a spike. This spike is dangerous.
Okay.
Okay. So I will, is my chart is visible, guys? No.
Yes, yes, it's
Yes, it's
visible.
visible, right? Okay. So, oh no. Right now, gold is telling me that I'm not going to stop. I'm going to go up by looking into the H1 charts. Let's have a look on a 5 minute time frame. Okay. Although the momentum are slow till this level, but all of a sudden the prices have been spiked, and this kind of reversal, that means you have a fractal, and on the second candle, when the fractal is getting complete, you have a outside vertical. That means from here, prices have tried to push the prices downwards because lot of people have taken a buy. So before going up for the small time frame, and especially the algorithms, they have uh, taken the liquidity from the low of this candle, and then we have an impulse, and now we have a very strong green candle. If this candle is kind of maru bozu, that means very big, this kind of candle, right? So I will not suggest taking a sell call.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
But I
and
cannot even take buy, right? I mean, unless it shows me
no,
some
no,
correction on
you
the
have to
one minute.
wait for 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, things will be clear because we've been discussing this on a 5 minute time frame.
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
in this 5 minute, I'll get the confirmation. And in 1 hour, I want to see that what kind of market structure it is making. If it is not clear in 1 hour, go to H4. So now we have a very big candle. This candle can be of exhaustion, but right now it is showing strength. So no need of taking a sell call right now. I don't think so. And now high probability that we have given two levels. One is the 4750, then we have given the 4879 level. If you joined the previous sessions and the webinar which we have taken.
Right.
Now from here, the next all-time high will be around 5069, right? And then if they surpasses this level, right, successfully, then the 5129 will be the next reversal point. That will be the all-time high. After that, they will be selling for a very longer period of time. That means market is going to move sideways for a very longer period of time, right?
So,
And
okay, we can
only
take a buy in case if it
yes, yes. In
kind of
5 minutes, I
retraces for
have in just 37 seconds will get the confirmation because the candle is getting very strong. After this, this kind of price movement will happen, and then when you find a spike after a red candle, first green candle would be your entry in 5 minute time frame if you want to take a trade.
okay, okay.
That means this is the green candle. Now buyers have shown their strength. Right now it is time for sellers to prove it that whether they are strong enough or not. So they will try to push the prices downwards, right? And if they get success by giving a close below this green area, then prices will try to go down, but high probability that sellers are going to fail. So let them fail, and then again, when the buyer came with the first green candle, this is the time to take the buy. In each and every time frame, you need to follow the same story which I told you.
Right, right. Got it. Thank you so much. And Anurag, your recordings I'm not getting from my this thing from Aditya. So from
So
whom
we
should
have recording for each and every sessions, and I am uploading this on YouTube also. The same
YouTube
sessions.
on Beerman. Okay,
Yes. No, I'll share you the link of YouTube channel. So you can go over there and you can find the recording. It will
that's
give me good views also.
definitely, definitely. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Anurag.
And apart from this, your part, whatever questions you have asked and you want the recording of that, so we'll provide you the Zoom link. From that Zoom link, you will have the access because transferring file in other format is quite heavy because we've been recording this for 30, 33 minutes, 40 minutes. So the file size is very big.
Yeah, Zoom actually, like yesterday, I had asked some questions, right? So if
Hmm.
I get a Zoom link for that, it would be great.
I'll share you this one link.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay,
Thank you
okay,
so much.
okay, ma'am. Okay, guys. So thank you, Chandan ma'am. It's very good that you like questions because it makes the sessions very interactive, and I like interactive sessions. So yes, that's all for my side. Have a great trading day ahead. This is Anurag sign off for today, and I request all of you to kindly leave the Google Meet room. Thank you, guys. Thank you.